Finally, a Saturday with clear skies. So we're outside marking where my new she shed will go. And we're awaiting a visit from a couple of good friends of ours. How do you think our Corsos will react with folks they've never met before? Well, stay tuned till the end and find out. All right, we are out with some of our pack today. I went and ordered me a she shed that I'm so excited about. I can't wait until it's delivered. And this is the area where I'm going to have the shed. It's a shed, but what is it called? A cabin. It's a cabin that's going to go here. And so Greg is going to help me measure it out. You can hear our wonderful neighbors doing some target practice out in the background. Wonderful. Just hope they're pointing in the other direction. That sounds like a rapid fire.
This is 30 feet.
That's 30 feet?
Yeah.
From where? Huh? Can't hear from all the shots that are being fired in the background.
I don't want to put the stakes down here because I need to cut this down.
Okay, well just...
Let's use this as our starting point.
Okay. Yeah, we are in the country proper. We're in the country, right?
Yep.
All right, so he's measuring out. I believe it's 12 by 30. Come back here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Stay close. That's what I used to call them. Whoop, 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 whoop. And Asha's over there bullying Dora again. So it's part play, but it is a bit of asserting her dominance. I mean, you can see her out there giving her the business. Dora's not challenging her, so it's not getting aggressive, but this interplay is absolutely hierarchical. I don't care what anyone says. And she's setting Dora straight. Okay. Don't run to me. Okay, so back to our measuring. So from that stick to... Wow, that doesn't seem as big as I thought.
It's wide open.
I know. It's wide open, so it's not quite as...
It'll fit right in here. I'll probably pull this stump out right here.
I can't hear you. You gonna pull a stump out?
I'll probably need to pull this stump out right here.
Okay, that's fine. Well, it might not be in the way. Are you saying for later for my stairs? Okay, yeah. See, oh, I've got dogs fighting on me at the moment. Guys, chillax. Okay. If you can see, this is going to be the end point, and measuring all the way over to the I don't know what that thing is. It measures out. That's 30 feet across, and so it's hard to get a good visual on this, but it will sit right in there. Can you put another marker down or another? That's 30 feet?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that my she shed is going to go right there. So I'm calling it my she shed, but really it's going to be my office. So what we're moving out of currently is literally almost 3 times the size of the home that we are moving in on the estate property. So we had automatically said, hey, we have to have outbuildings. We have to expand and use the property such that we can still have the amenities that we had in the other home without trying to recreate it in the proper master house here. We're going to eventually remodel it or do some additions to the house, but even with that, it still in our heads won't be as expansive as what we're moving out of. So I think it's much more fun to have all of these additions on the property so that we can have all these additional living spaces. And so this she shed will be where my office is, and way over in the background is where the kennels will go. And so once we finish the landscaping, we took down the trees. If you remember that in another video, it opened it up quite a bit. And now we're going to go back and do some landscaping with some privacy trees that help direct a road along here, along this path that will wind into the kennel. And so my she shed will be at this end of the road, and so I should be able to look out onto the lake, which is right over there. And if you see, Greg carved out a bit of a backyard for my own she shed, which has a stream in the back that leads down to the pond. So it will be a paradise within a paradise, and having the dogs there, being able to have some free roaming with me, and being able to walk down to the kennel will be totally awesome. Awesome! I can't wait. This is life goals. This is what you work hard for. And we have worked hard in our careers, and this is what is affording us. And in an earlier video, again, we said that we would share that knowledge with the larger community. How do you acquire land? What does it mean once you do acquire the land in terms of putting it to use for yourself, and recreational parts as well, but also putting it to use in terms of making a lifestyle, a homestead for yourself. And if you can actually profit from it, how would you do that? And it's not just about our Corsos and the kennel. That's a large part of what we do, but that's not only what we do. We have other investments and means of income. In fact, that this is not even a means of income. Our primary careers have afforded us this, as well as the investment we made. And we said we'd do a series on how do you do that. And there's a fair amount of financial discipline involved in that, and we want to take some time to put together our thoughts and put together a series of videos that outline that, so that makes sense and that would be useful for our community. So that is in the works, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But for now, I'm living the dream with my husband by saying, hey, here I am on a beautiful day. It's been raining for the last it seems like 40 days and 40 nights, but maybe it's only been 2 weeks or so. But being able to be out here in the sunlight, relatively dry, and now moving forward with plans for my office / she shed is amazing. Hey, Demi. Hi, Demi. Hi, Demi. What have you been doing? Really, Asada? Come on, manners, people, manners. Hello, Percy. I think that's a perfect spot for it. And I definitely will need the stairs to walk down behind it, because that's a bit of a drop off, but I love it. I love the topography. I told Greg that I was not into flat land. I want rolling hills. And if you can kind of make it out, the orchard is up yonder, as my country brethren will say. And it's a rolling hills. But with that comes the runoff and the streams and the water. And it's a blessing and a curse in terms of having the beauty that is the nature of the topography, but then there's also, you have to carve it out such that the water doesn't just meander and ruin things. You have to harness that, and you have to deal with all the pockets that it creates. So it's going to be a lot of work. This by no means is a snap of the fingers or has come easily. What you see is a lot of hard work behind it, but I can't wait to start reaping some of the benefits. Is that a bear trap?
No.
What is it?
It's some kind of flower or something.
Oh, it looks like a bicycle.
Maybe, I don't know what it's got, some kind of teeth on it, like a flower.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what it is.
It's an old bike.
What kind?
Okay, it's a spinning needle sewing machine. And if you prick your finger, you'll sleep for 100 years.
I don't know. It's something else they had tried.
I want to keep that because
Stuff,
yeah, I want to keep it. So my friend, we found a boar's head as well as a deer and its antlers head, and she has I commissioned her to do the deer head, and I gave her the boar's head, and she makes these phenomenal pieces, art pieces, and so she has been itching to present me with it, so I can't wait to see it. Why are we digging? Why are we digging? What did you find? Why are we digging? I'm a dog. That's what I do. You won't let me dig anywhere else. Well, how about digging over there where we need you to dig? Put you to work. Okay, so Greg just told her no because he says he'll have to smooth that back out. I forgot. This is the road. Yeah, I can't wait to use this because somehow I'll fix it up and hang it on my wall. It's pretty cool to find these pieces on the property. Good job. That's how I call them on the long distances. They know exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, the shots fired will have you coming over here too. Good job. It sounds so close, but I know it's far, but I don't trust it. They're way across. I mean, that must be in that direction, maybe another 40, 50 acres, but still, that's close enough. Close enough. Bullets can fly, right? They can go very far. Anyway, stay close, goobers. So we're just out here. We have some friends coming over who are looking at property either in this area, general area, and they wanted to come by and take a look at what we have and see the dogs. And so they should be here pretty soon, within 30 minutes or so. But prior to that, I wanted to get out and take a look at what we need to clean up, because I think the she shed, I don't know what to call it. It's a she shed, but I don't want to call it that. We're good about naming things. What do we want to call it? I don't want to call it she shed. That's hard to say, and it sounds itty with the SH on the front. I don't know, but my space will be there. So yeah, it looks like our friends will be here in about 10 minutes or so. I just wanted to have a quick video, show what we were doing out here. Even though it's not terribly late, but I don't know how long our friends will stay, and we may lose the sunlight by the time they leave, and then obviously we can't be out here. Greg is like, I can pull out the tractor and start cleaning up. I'm like, they'll be here in 10 minutes. Oh, I'm like, duh. So I guess we just scout out the area. But the dogs are doing fabulous. Still getting used to the routine, because I know it may seem like we're moving forever, and it has been forever. But remember, we work full-time jobs, careers. I work sometimes 12, 14-hour days. And some days I can work from home, but the days that I can't, I work several, that's an understatement. I work now 2 hours away from home. And so it takes a bit when I have to hit that road. So we don't get a whole lot done when, we can work alternate schedules, and make sure we take care of everyone. But remember, we also have multiple homes, so we are always on the go. So when I say we don't always have time to do much, we don't have time to do much. We just have time to take care of our dogs, ourselves, handle business. That's it. Not hey, we don't want to have to smooth that out. No holes, please. No holes. Not much else we can get into, because if we start something, they will be at the gate and we'll be like, up. So, what you see? Oh.
What have you been doing with your nose? What have you been doing?
Digging up the road, Daddy's been, you know, messing it up, you know, causing trouble and destruction. You know, what I do normally. My normal stuff. Yeah, they went back up there to cause
You
havoc.
got those sleepy eyes. You got those sleepy eyes. That's okay. You got sleepy eyes. Yeah.
And one day, Asha and another female we have called Chanel, they went to the house.
Oh my
and they
God.
got out. And, well, more than once. So it became like a thing, like, Erica would call me in the middle of the day, like...
No. Early in the morning.
Well, I should say early in the morning, yeah.
Because they call the
I say
police.
because I go to work before her, and they would get out.
Police.
Yes. We had some neighbors over there with persnickety. But they called the police and said, your dogs are running amok in the neighborhood. Okay, the police officer gets up there. He says, I found this dog. He's like at, I think it's, everyone's like, that's where they live.
That's our address.
The dogs just chill in the driveway, like, they're at home. That's where they live. Like, they're on their home. They're on their own. So when I came back the first time, Asha was running around like, not Asha, Chanel was running around barking at everybody. And Asha was posted up on the deck. Our deck over there is higher. So she's up on the deck like she's ready to snipe everybody.
Right, she's like, don't come up here. You can't come up here.
She's barking at everybody like,
Hey, anything could have happened. Whoop, 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 whoop. Come.
and it's funny because they know.
Come. Oh, they keep going upstairs.
So they know where home is.
I left the key in the lock. Came home.
He was out.
That's
Wow.
what Chloe would do. Chloe would bend, and Chloe, the German Shepherd, would bend the frame. Next thing I know, come home, she's looking at me. I'm like,
It's crazy.
how did you get out of that?
Yep.
Then I get the zip ties and rip around.
Oh, they know how to get
Get
the
out of
zip
that.
ties.
She would use her teeth and actually bend it.
Yeah, and pocket loose. Yep.
I'm like,
It's like just
so I finally
stay
got those the ones that you can't, that you need thumbs.
Yeah.
That shut her down.
out. And now she just uses the couch.
We don't even let her out. We don't even lock her up.
You don't lock her
we
up.
took the daggone crate away.
Can we keep her, please? We can't keep a grown woman. Yes, we can. There's a litter box upstairs with the cat.
That's right. We got a big litter box for you.
Yeah, Farouk is a lover.
I love the name. Look at those jowls.
Super affectionate.
Thank you again for tuning in and following us on our journey. If you appreciated the video, leave us a like. Feel free to share your respectful thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. And as always, we'll see you in the next video.